So it turns out spending 200 million is very fun, but I think I may have got a little bit carried away. Welcome back to episode 2 of the Mighty Magpies, and I'm pleased to say we've improved the squad. Those of you with eagle eyes will see 3 of our signings down here on this right hand side. Daniel Alves, like we saw in episode 1, has signed on a free transfer. He's actually unavailable to play until next year, so that's not a great signing. However, Jamal Musiala, a wonderful signing. Check this guy out. A wonder kid, a superb left winger with a beautiful right foot. I'm sure he is going to be able to create some serious damage. 17 dribbling, 16 first touch, 17 technique. He has everything you want to see for an 18-year-old inverted winger. You might have also seen that we've managed to bring in Eric Garcia on loan. Now Barcelona are in dire straits when it comes to financial reckoning, and Eric Garcia is just too good to pass up when the loan opportunity arisen. The anticipation of 14, composure of 15, positioning in 15, at 20 years old as well, is very, very impressive. He will be playing as a ball-playing defender on cover, so his role and duty fits perfectly with the tactics that we're going to play this season. Now those 3 guys are not the only transfers we've managed to bring in. I also decided I'm going to go for some proven Premier League experience in Dele Alli. £34 million for this guy. Seems to be a little bit overvalued, but 6 goals in 4 games in pre-season. He's actually being incredibly good. Now in pre-season I did play him as a left winger, and he was just scoring goals for fun, so maybe we can rotate him with Musiala on that left wing, but who knows. Chances are he's probably going to be in this midfield position, but these attributes are wonderful. 25 years old, got a little bit of room to grow, and he's going to want to get back in the England squad come the World Cup at the end of the season. So all in all, a very good signing in my opinion. As we saw in the last episode, Jules Koundé has decided to sign for us as well. A world-class centre-half already at 22 years old. No more really needs to be said about this guy other than 16 heading, 16 tackling, and just a very, very well-rounded player who's going to have such fun playing in the new white centre-back position. Alongside Koundé, we decided to go for Mukiele, a superb right-back, but I'm going to be playing him as a centre-back, a wide centre-back at that, with 16 pace, 12 dribbling, and 13 passing. This guy is going to be causing quite a lot of problems from the centre-back position. Already valued at 45 million more than what I paid for him. In fact, what did I pay for this guy? 33.5 million. He's now worth around 90. So a huge increase in value. So great signing overall. At only 23 years old as well, has loads of room to develop. Very happy with this guy. And along with all of these ins, totaling over 200 million really, we've managed to get rid of 1 or 2 players for some actual money. Kraft has decided to go to Lyon for some reason for 3.5 million, and Burnley were desperate to have Matt Ritchie for 4.1 million, so those 2 boys have gone. But these world-class players, well, hopefully world-class players, have decided to join. Formation-wise, this is pretty much the starting 11 we're going to go for this season. Of course, Darlow's not going to keep his spot in goal. I imagine Dubravka is going to take this over when he becomes fully fit. But ideally in January, if we can get a little bit more money, or on the transfer deadline day, maybe we can bring in a better goalkeeper. A whole new back 3 of Koundé, Garcia and Mukiele. Very happy with these back 3. Murphy and Lewis at wing back, of course, not ideal. We've got Dani Alves to come in on the right. Left wing back, I completely forgot to sign one and I spent all my money. So that's on me. Hopefully Lewis can do good. Willock and Ali in the middle with St. Max, Musiala and Wilson up front. I honestly feel that this 11 could cause some problems for a lot of the Premier League this season. And with that being said, we are predicted to finish in 7th place. Best of the rest arguably in the Premier League. And after the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years Newcastle have had, I would take 7th place right now. If somebody said, look, GG, you can have 7th right now, I'd shake the hand, thank you very much, yes please. But, of course, Football Manager, you never know. We might be able to just push higher and higher up the league. Champions League has to be the aim, of course, after spending so much money. Can we do it? Well, you'll have to keep coming back to every episode to find out. But today is all about our away game against Tottenham Hotspur. Now, Tottenham are a great team, obviously with Harry Kane up front, arguably one of the world's greatest strikers. He will be causing us problems, I'm sure, but with our newly formed back three, back five, who knows, we might just be able to thwart him just a little bit. Thankfully for us, Heung-min Son is injured, so he won't be a factor in our game, which is good news really for us. Bad news for him, of course, a broken foot, that's never fun. A quick run through our tactics before we play our first game. In possession, this is what we're going to be doing. Shorter passing, higher tempo, play out of defence, work ball into the box and run at the defence. In transition, we're going to try and keep the ball. We're going to counter press when we lose it. We're going to counter when we have it back. The keeper is going to distribute quickly to our centre backs, hopefully rolling it out. Out of possession, we're going to go old school Football Manager 21 style, see if it still works. Higher line of engagement, higher defensive line, force opposition inside, so they have to counter our three centre halves. And we're going to be pressing just that little bit more often while diving into tackles and getting stuck in. Let them know we're here. And with that being said, this is the 11 we're going with. Let's see if we can cause a little bit of an upset and beat Tottenham on day one of the season. The first highlight of the season is among us, and the ball is in our possession with Eric Garcia, Mukiele now with Murphy. Plays it through to Callum Wilson, but the ball just isn't quite good enough, and Hugo Lloris is going to pick it up. Now, with those two new wide centre-backs playing in our 11, you'd like to think that once we're on the ball, we're going to have a lot of overlapping and a lot of overloading, really, in their defensive half. But we'll have to wait and see if it actually plays out that way. Mukiele is making a run up the pitch here. But there's St. Max on that right wing, crosses it in early. And there it is, that's the first goal. Jamal Musiala within, the first 7 minutes. It's a goal on his debut, it's 1-0. Happy days. Let's check out the replay. Never mind, the replay never loaded, but the goal was fantastic nonetheless. It is 1-0, a fantastic start. Get in. The second highlight is among us, 15 minutes in, and we are deep inside of Tottenham's half with a big long throw. There's Willock, edge of the box. What can he do from here? He shoots. Hugo Lloris saves, holds onto the ball very well. Now with the 11 we have, I would like to think that we can push into those Champions League positions, but of course it depends on performances. I imagine everyone is going to be playing a very similar formation, but we've stolen the ball with St. Max on the right wing. Lays it back to Dele Alli, of course against his former team. Not quite sure what's happening with the lag right now, but here we go. Wide centre back Mukiele, back heel to Dele Alli. Lovely little animation there. It's Eric Garcia, drives forward as that ball playing centre half. Murphy now on the right wing, can he get another assist? There's St. Max. What can we do with here? St. Max on the ball, Dele Alli against his former team, smashes it into the top corner. It's 2-0. Dele Alli has a point to prove, and he's proving it already. 2-0, get in. Turns out I've forgotten to turn the replays on, so that's why they're not playing. Never mind, let's hope the replays play on the next goal, if there is one. St. Max with the free kick, there's Eric Garcia, pops it in the top corner. There we go, the new signing again on his debut. It's 3-0 and we're not even at half time yet. Get in. Lovely free kick whipped in there. Eric Garcia heads it in the top corner. Come on. Great first half. A very dominant first half, it has to be said. 10 shots, 7 on target, 1.53 XG. Tottenham Hotspur aren't at the races, but we very much are. I'm going to go with one of the new strings of text here. What a 45 minutes that was. You've blown them away. Definitely, I agree. We've been incredible. Everyone's motivated, everyone's inspired. Let's get back out there and start the second half. Are we going to create something here? There's the gentle roll out to our centre half, keeping possession. Now it's Murphy driving forward into the space. Hopefully there's someone open in the middle, but Murphy just dribbles past everyone. What a lovely through ball that is. Callum Wilson. Oh, what a save by Hugo Lloris. I thought it was going to be 4 there. That was lovely played by Jacob Murphy there on the right wing. Amazing stuff. 60 minutes on the clock. I think it's time to check out the latest scores. What else is going on in the Premier League? Looks like Chelsea won 5-2. Lukaku with all 5 goals. That's outrageous. Wolves are winning. Watford are beating Liverpool. City are failing to beat Leicester. And of course, we are beating Tottenham. I think it's time for some changes. Looking at our levels of fitness, I think it's time to subs. We're going to bring on Almiron for Musiala. It is his debut. We're just going to rest his legs a little bit. We're also going to bring on Sean Longstaff for Joe Willock in the middle there, just to get some fresh legs in midfield. But the rest of the boys are playing very well. So they're all going to stay out there. Leicester take a lead against Man City, and looking at the league table after one game, of course, Newcastle United are top of the league. Well, joint top, but I'll take it. I will take it right now. Entering into the final 10 minutes of the game, I am going to shout at the team, just going to say, keep focused. Don't let things slip right now, as we have another highlight. In the 84th minute with Murphy on the right wing again. He has a white centre-back, Mukiele. Dele Alli from miles away. What a goal that is. What a strike. Dele Alli, what a baller. My days. What a strike. Let's see that again. Jacob Murphy playing down the wing in our wide centre half here. Mukiele causing trouble there. Dele Alli, acres of space. What a strike this is. Absolute knuckleball straight past Hugo Lloris. Happy days. 4-0. 2 goals on his debut. Come on, Dele Alli. Turning out to be quite a good signing. Final couple of minutes and that goal puts us top of the Premier League. Absolutely amazing to be top of the league after the first game of the season. But of course it only matters at the end of the season, right? But a 4-0 victory, an absolutely superb game, superb performance, 4 goals from 4 debutants, and what a fantastic performance, come on. So after that fantastic result, it puts us first in the Premier League, and of course, imaginations are running wild right now. Can we win the league within the first season? Who knows? You'll have to join me back in episode 3 to see how we have progressed. Our next episode will be at home against Leicester City, and deadline day would have been and gone by then, so who knows, there might just be a couple of new faces. If you have liked what you saw, please do drop a like, consider subscribing, and hopefully I'll see you next time.